Hey there, welcome to today's practice. I'm Mulepo and today we have a full body yoga practice. I hope this will help you stimulate the energy throughout the whole body as we move through holding the postures, focusing on the breath. Let's move mindfully so we can really cultivate that space of presence as we stimulate energy throughout the whole body. If you have any yoga props that you wish to use in the practice, you're welcome to. I will guide the practice without any props, and I'll constantly remind you to be breathing and really bringing attention to the body. We will start the practice in a standing position. Start at the top of your mat. So standing tall with the feet hip-width apart. There's a slight space between your feet. But make sure that you feel the firmness of your feet into the ground. Relax the shoulders. And then tuck your hips slightly in, maintaining that posterior pelvic tilt. So imagine if you had a tail and you want to tuck it between your legs. Slightly lift your chest and drop your shoulders down. Soften your knees here. We start by taking 3 cleansing breaths. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth, making sure the breaths are full both in and out. Feel the belly expand like a big balloon being inflated on your inhale. And then on the exhale, you sense that deflating. Let's begin. Inhale. And through your mouth, exhale. Inhale. And a long exhale through your mouth. Once again, inhale. And a complete exhale. Bring hands to your heart, just to give thanks to this body and to acknowledge the space you've created to practice today. Take a moment to observe how your breath is coming and going. And notice the sensations within the body. Observe how you're feeling emotionally, mentally, without judging. Just holding space for what is already there for you. Now we start to move. Inhale as you circle your arms up. Exhale, arms by your sides, relax the shoulders. Inhale, circle your arms up. Exhale, arms by your sides, maintaining a long neck, dropping the shoulders down. Once more, inhale through the nose, reach up. As you exhale through the nose, bring the arms down by your sides. Now for the side bends. Inhale, circle your arms up, interlace your fingers. Exhale, bend over to the right side. So you create space on the left side of the body, getting into that lateral flexion, giving space. Inhale to center. Exhale, bend to the left side now, bringing attention to the right side of your body. Inhale to center. We do one more on each side. Exhale, bend to the right. Slightly pushing your hip out to the left and opening out through your ribs. Inhale to center. Exhale, bend to the left. Inhale to center. Exhale, bring your arms down, bend your knees, and we're going to move through standing cat and cow. On your inhale, get into that spinal extension, open your heart. Exhale, flex your spine as you draw your chin to the chest, round all the way as you pull your belly in. Inhale. Lift your heart open. Don't lose connection with the ground. Feel the feet on the ground. Exhale, round. One more time. Inhale very gently. Exhale, round. Inhale, Tadasana, straight legs, arms by your side. Exhale as you relax the shoulders there. Interlace your fingers behind you. Let your heart lead as you push your arms up and back. So you create a gentle back bend. And then exhale, bend your knees slightly. Fold forward as you drop your arms over your head. You can maintain soft knees here, or you can straighten them if you have space on the hamstrings. Inhale, come all the way up as you bend your knees, lift your chest and come into a standing back bend. Push your arms back, lift your heart up and forward. Last one, exhale, bend your knees, come all the way down, let the arms fall over your head or in that direction. Keep folding down, relax your hands, release the bind. Now bend and straighten one leg at a time, almost like you are walking on the spot, shaking hips side to side, and just notice where you feel in the body. Lovely. Pause for a moment, relax the neck. Feel the weight of your skull. Inhale, lift your chest halfway, gazing slightly forward. Exhale, drop your head down, chin towards your chest. And then step the right leg back for runner's lunge. Lift your heart open. Hands can also be on the blocks if you have blocks. Just make sure the right leg is active. So you're kicking into the toes and activating the thigh muscles here. Inhale to rise up into a high lunge, growing tall. Exhale, hands down again to runner's lunge. Inhale, lift your arms up. Stay firm on the legs. Exhale, hands down with grace and attention. One more time. Inhale, lift your arms up. Exhale, bring your hands down into a plank pose. Step the left foot back. Hold your plank there. Active legs. Active arms. Into downward facing dog. Let the head relax. Step both feet forward into a half forward bend. Exhale into a full forward bend. Head down, relaxing completely. Inhale to rise. Extend your arms up. Exhale, Tadasana. Now to the left side. Inhale, let's bring both arms up. Exhale, forward bend with grace, mindfully coming down. Left foot goes back, runner's lunge. Let the heart open and feel the left leg active. Moving with the breath now. Inhale to lift your arms up into a high lunge. Exhale, bring your hands down. Now moving with the breath. Inhale, let's bring the arms up into a high lunge, firm into the ground. Let the legs be more active. Exhale, bring the hands down. Let it help you focus into the body. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, hands down. And again, let it be an invitation to bring you into this moment by focusing. Inhale, bring arms up, grow tall. And exhale, hands down into a plank pose. Side plank. Let's lift the right arm up, keeping the leg straight, or you can also bend your left knee, bring it all down. That's also perfect. Back to your plank pose. Pressing firmly. And then switch the sides. Left arm goes up. And on this side as well, you can drop your right knee down. Back to center, plank pose. Into downward facing dog. Pause for one big breath here. Step both feet forward. Inhale into a half forward fold. Exhale into a forward fold. Uttanasana. Inhale now into a chair pose. Bend your knees, lift your arms up, or you can stretch your arms forward if this is too much. Just make sure you maintain that PPT, the posterior pelvic tilt, by drawing your sacrum in. Lift, growing tall. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale to rise one vertebra at a time, unfold, and come into Tadasana. Now we're going to do some standing balancing position. So bring hands down on your waist. Lift the right leg up. Pause there for a moment. And then into Garudasana, the eagle pose. We're going to wrap the right leg around the left. If you can't wrap, just keep them over each other, so the right leg over the left. And then bring the left arm to wrap around the right. Left arm on top, right leg on top. Hold and breathe. Now slowly release it all to Tadasana. Take a deep breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Now to the left side. Hands down around your waist. Firm into your right foot. Lift the left leg up. It doesn't have to be too high. Just lift it where it feels more comfortable, that it can help to focus your mind. Breathing slowly there. Now prepare for Garudasana, eagle pose on this side. Wrap the left leg around or simply place it. You can also just place the tips of your toes down on the mat. Right arm on top, wrap it around and hold the pose, sitting the lowest possible for you. Slowly release it all to Tadasana. Stay still in Tadasana. One big breath. As you inhale now, bring both arms up. Exhale, forward bend. Into downward facing dog. Let's extend the right leg up for three-legged downward facing dog. And now bring your right foot between your hands, Anjaneyasana. Drop the left knee down, both arms up. You can grab hold of both elbows on the opposite side and let your heart open. Gentle back bend there. Release the bind on your hands into downward facing dog. Let's extend the left leg up for three-legged downward facing dog. Into Anjaneyasana, low lunge. Left foot between your hands, right knee down. Both arms up, and then you can grab hold of your elbows, creating a gentle back bend. So you find space around the shoulders. Let there be openness there. At the same time, we open the hips as well. Release the grip on your elbows into downward facing dog. Right leg goes up once again. Into pigeon pose. Let's bring the right leg forward. Left leg straight and lift your heart open. If this version of pigeon pose is too much for you, you can simply sit and bend your left leg, making it a 90-90 version of the pose. Nice. Sit on the right side of your butt and then bring the left leg around for a twist. Twist over to the left side. Slowly release the twist and we go into Gomukhasana. So let the knees stack on top of each other, left knee on top. And then for the hands, let's bring the right hand behind from the top and the left hand from the bottom. See if you can bind, otherwise you can also use a prop like a scarf or something similar to close the gap between your hands. Lift your heart open without arching too much. Push that right arm backward. Release binding of your hands. And then back to the pigeon pose. Left leg goes back. Into downward facing dog. Let's now extend the left leg up, three-legged downward facing dog. And bring it forward for pigeon pose. Again, any variation that feels comfortable. The standard one by extending the right leg back, or a variation where you have the legs in 90 degrees position and just let your heart lift. Both versions or variations are good. Let your breath be slow and slower. Let's bring the left thigh and the left butt down, preparing for a twist. Right leg goes around and twist over to the right. Long spine there as you're twisting. And now back to your neutral spine, preparing for Gomukhasana on this side. Let's keep the right knee on top of the left. Let them stack. And this time the left arm comes from the top, placing the hand somewhere on the shoulder blade or between the shoulder blades. And the right arm from the bottom, grab or use a prop. Finding that bind, lengthen the spine and push the left arm slightly back. Feel the effect of the pose on both shoulders differently. And release the bind. And back to your pigeon pose with the right leg straightening or bending towards the back. This time we're coming into a plank pose. Let's come into plank. Drop your knees, chin and chest down, holding Ashtanga Namaskara without rushing. Inhale for Cobra pose. Lift your chest up. Active back muscles here. And then exhale, lie down completely. Nice. Now we're going to do some back bending movements to get the spinal extension in a way. So bend both legs, grab hold of your ankles or your feet. We start with Dhanurasana. On the inhale, open your chest, kick your feet in your hands and lift your heart open. Keep breathing. Exhale, bring it all down and relax completely. We do it one more time, and I really invite you to focus on letting the heart open as you kick your feet in your hands. Bend your legs again. Inhale, lift your chest and kick your feet in your hands. Open your heart. Kick the feet a little bit more. Open your heart. And slowly relax. Relax completely. Now come into a child's pose. Place your hands by your sides. And come into a wide-legged child's pose. Big toes can be touching. Let the body relax completely there. Lovely. Come onto your back. We're going to move through Setu Bandhasana bridge poses. Place your feet flat on the mat. And maybe it helps to feel your heels through the tips of your fingers. Just a good distance, your feet from your hips. Knees pointing up here. On the inhale, press through your feet as you lift your hips up. Squeeze the butt. Really lift the hips. Don't rush to push the chest towards the chin. Of course, the chest should go a little bit up, but don't rush to squeeze your neck in there. And then slowly bring it down. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, press through your feet. Lift your hips up. A slight squeeze here on the butts will help to elevate and activate the legs. Squeeze the butts a little bit more. Slowly bring it down and relax. Knees to your chest just for a moment. We will do those bridges with a variation of the leg extension. Squeeze your legs to your chest and your belly. Nice. Now let's prepare for the bridge pose with the leg lift. Inhale as you bring your hips up, adjust your feet and come onto the tippy toes. Lift a little bit higher, pressing into the ground. And then extend the left leg up, toes pointing towards the ceiling or towards the sky. Press through your right toes, lift the hips high. Bring that left leg down and relax. Let's prepare it on the other side. Inhale, lift your hips up and adjust to come onto the tips of your toes or your toe mounts. Lift your hips high up, extend the right leg up and breathe. Slowly bring it all down with control. And then bring your knees to your chest, embracing the whole body. Now for a reclined pigeon pose, let's bring the left ankle on top of the right and then pull the right leg towards your face. You can pull from the shin or the back of your thigh, whatever area is accessible. Release the binding of your fingers and drop the legs over for a twist. Drop them to the right side and maybe turn your head to the left shoulder, if your neck allows. Just enjoy that moment in your twist. Stay connected with your breath. And stay connected with the feelings in your body. Let's slowly return to center so we can switch legs. Right ankle on top of the left leg, just above your knee. And then bring the legs towards your face by interlacing your fingers either in front of your left shin or behind your left thigh. Relax the shoulders completely. Release the fingers and drop the legs over to the left for a twist. And on this side as well, you can turn your head to the right shoulder or just keep it neutral wherever your neck feels comfortable. Hold it there. Relax the belly. Let the breath slow down. Nice. Now come back to reclining at center to finish with one juicy posture for the shoulders. Let's come onto the belly. Just turn around onto your belly, and we're going to do broken wings for the shoulders. So let's cross the arms on your chest. And here you can use blocks to rest your head or your chin. Or you can also use a bolster or a pillow to elevate the crown so you're not pressing too much to close your throat. So hold it here. You should feel some sensations around the shoulders. Relax the body. This is another way to release tension around the shoulders. Now slowly release and switch arms. Let's switch arms. The one that was more in the front goes inward. Relax the whole body. And simply lie on your belly, maybe making a pillow with both hands or putting your face directly on the ground. Whatever feels right, stay there. Relax the lower body. Relax the shoulders as well. And just allow the ground to hold you for the next moments. Effortlessly breathing. And now you can come around into Shavasana. Come onto your back, lying flat with any kind of support you may need. Maybe it's a bolster under your legs, under your knees. Just let your Shavasana be comfortable. Relax arms by your sides, palms facing up, or you can simply relax the hands on the belly as well. Let this be a moment to reflect on your practice, again without judging, without criticizing, just observe how you feel. Let it be a moment for your body to absorb the practice, both your body and your mind. Allow the ground to hold you for the next moments in this stillness. And just simply acknowledge any thoughts that might be coming as you're cultivating the space for stillness. Let them be there and let them pass. And when you're ready, you can start to bring attention to the body. And feel the body as it's supported by the ground beneath. Take a deep breath in. And out. And start to move the body intuitively. Moving your toes, your fingers. And maybe moving your head from side to side. Just mindful movements. Start to increase the movements until you can stretch yourself out. Bend your legs, so knees pointing up, feet on the ground. And just roll on to the one side where you feel comfortable to come out from. Roll onto the side and pause for a moment. And then start to move up. We meet in a seated position. Arriving in your seat, I invite you to keep your eyes closed or your gaze lowered down. Place the hands where it feels more comfortable for you. Maintain a long, straight spine, shoulders down. Allow this moment of stillness as you reflect on yourself, on your practice. And now let's join the hands together at your heart, taking a moment to acknowledge yourself for being here for your practice. Give yourself that big thank you for showing up for you. Extending that big thank you to other areas of your life or the things, the people that you are thankful for. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes and welcome back to the space around you. And that's how we finish today's practice. Thank you so much for joining me in today's practice. Please give it a like if you did enjoy it. Do share it with other people around you so we can together practice. And until the next video, I wish you well. Take care of yourself and goodbye for now.